Grandpa had terrible timing, but that night I needed the chaos. His question cut through the chatter like a blade. Is the 5,000 I send you every month enough? I felt every eye turn toward me, but I didn't flinch. I just tilted my head and said, calmly, which money? The clatter of my mother's fork hitting the floor echoed like a confession. My brother froze with frosting on his thumb. My father's face drained. Then Grandpa slammed his cane into the hardwood. The table trembled. My mother did too, but I didn't. I'd waited months for this moment. I used to believe my mother loved me the same way she adored my brother, quietly but consistently. I was wrong. The shift began small. Bank alerts for deposits that never reached me. Scholarship funds that ran out too quickly. Checks I never saw but was assured were processed. And her voice, too gentle, too quick to soothe, too eager to redirect. But it wasn't until I turned 20 that I found the first hard clue. A birthday card from Grandpa slipped into a stack of old books in the attic. It said in his shaky handwriting, "I hope this helps. I'm proud of you." Taped inside was a carbon copy of a bank transfer, $5,000, monthly, for 3 years. My stomach didn't drop. My trust did. I kept the card, and I kept my face neutral. The money wasn't the worst part. It was discovering where it went. Not to bills, not to my tuition, not to anything tied to my name. No, my mother funneled it into a joint account with my brother. A secret nest egg for his future, she'd labeled it. As if mine didn't matter. As if I'd never notice. I didn't confront her. Confrontation gives people time to prepare defenses. I preferred something quieter, longer, sharper. I started with Grandpa. I visited him every Sunday, not to manipulate, just to let truth breathe. I told him about school, my part-time job, the loans I took out. I let him ask the questions. I let silence do the accusing. And eventually, it worked. 2 months ago, he asked, "Did your mother ever tell you about my support?" I met his eyes. Let my confusion be real, because it was. He went still. Then he nodded once, like a general giving permission to fire. He asked me for patience. I gave it to him. For weeks I watched my mother plan this birthday dinner like nothing was wrong. She ironed tablecloths, ordered custom cakes, rehearsed toasts about family unity. I said nothing, just marked my progress. Grandpa gathered bank records. He rewrote his will. He contacted his lawyer. I didn't ask what he planned. He didn't tell me. We understood each other. But on the morning of the dinner, he called. His voice was steel. "Tonight," he said, "we end it tonight." So when he asked about the money at the dinner table, I knew the play had begun. My mother's eyes widened, guilty, cornered, calculating. She opened her mouth, but Grandpa lifted his cane again. "Don't speak," he snapped. She froze. Grandpa turned to me. "Your mother has stolen from you for 36 months. She pretended it was for your support. Instead, she built an account for your brother, a secret one." My father inhaled sharply. My brother went pale. And my mother? She still tried. This is a misunderstanding." "No," Grandpa said. His voice cracked, old but merciless. "I checked, and I reported it." Her breath caught, like she'd been punched. "Reported?" she whispered. "To the authorities," he said, "and to the bank. The accounts are frozen. Every dollar is being returned to its rightful owner." He looked at me. "To you." My mother crumpled into her chair. My father whispered, "How could you?" My brother couldn't meet my eyes. I didn't move, didn't gloat. I just breathed. For the first time in years, I breathed. After the dinner dissolved into shouts and slammed doors, Grandpa touched my arm. "You were too forgiving," he said softly. "So I wasn't." I nodded. "Thank you." He smiled. No. Thank you for letting the truth come out on its own. Lies rot in the dark. You just turned on the light. People think revenge is loud, but real revenge is quiet, methodical. I didn't expose my mother. I simply stopped protecting her. She dug the hole. Grandpa provided the shovel. All I did was step aside. Now the money is mine, my future too. And when I think back on that dinner, on her dropping that fork, on the silence, on the truth crashing down like his cane, I feel nothing but peace. Justice doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers, "Which money?"